right, guys. Um, okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, March 2nd, and I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I'm at such an interesting point in my life and in my career and in my evolutionary journey that I wanted to start recording it. And I'm realizing I'm so curious about so many different things, and so many of us are, at least I know I am so, I'm constantly trying to make everything make sense. I'm trying to like make sense of the fact that I love to cook, and the fact that I'm fascinated by Web3 technology, and by the fact that I've always wanted to be, a manager for an artist or a creative. And at the same time, I want to perform. Like, there's all these different things that I want to do. And for some reason, I feel like I need to make it fit in to this, bigger picture. And I'm realizing that I don't necessarily have to make it fit in. But that being said, this is kind of one of those. This is an idea that I feel like is going to allow me to help structure and provide kind of like, it's gonna do something. It's gonna quench the thirst for performing. It's gonna quench the thirst for documenting my journey. It's gonna quench the thirst for public speaking a little bit and being in front of a camera. And I think it's gonna open the door to some other things down the line. But first and foremost, it's gonna allow me to create. And if there's anything I want to be, it's a creator in some capacity, whether that's building relationships, building businesses, making shows or movies or films or little videos, or just, and most importantly, creating myself. And so I'm on a personal development journey, as I'm sure many people are, and I want to be documenting it. And I think that as I document it, when I look back years from now, I will be grateful to myself for having done that. And I think there might be some people out there who might benefit from this as well. So if you're actually watching this and this is your first time and you've gotten to this point, I'll give you a little bit of context on who I am and what this part of my channel is going to be about. My name is Gabriel. Grew up in San Francisco. I've had quite the journey, and maybe over time we'll talk about it. But I am now 25 years old. I've always been entrepreneurial. I've started various businesses from a very young age, from selling chocolate on the street to starting a small little catering company when I was 16, to always hustling and coming up with stuff, but nothing that took off. And I feel like over the last couple of years I've been kind of sleeping in a way, and I haven't taken advantage of the rapidly evolving world. And I've also struggled with various addictions, as well as mental health related stuff. And I've learned a lot of lessons from all of that. And so I think the goal of this is to kind of capture my mindset, talk about the different things I'm working on, as well as create and hopefully provide some value, at least to myself in the future, but more importantly to other people that are along the ride with me. So if you're in your late teens, early 20s, or even if you're older and you feel like you're trying to make sense of your life, know that you're not alone. Know that I'm definitely trying to do that at this point in my life, and let's do it together. And I have some notes here about things I just wanted to cover today. Right now I'm in Denver for ETH Denver, which is the first time I've been here. I've been wanting to come for years, but the first time I finally made it out. It's a little bit crazy for me because I took a hiatus from crypto. I got rinsed a couple times, and if you're unfamiliar with the word rinsed in crypto, it means you've lost basically everything at some point or another. And as I'm speaking to people here, I realize that everybody has at some point or another lost a significant portion, if not everything, if not more than everything. Like, they got into debt, kind of like I did, because of things in crypto. But as I was just speaking with right before I had started videotaping this call, it's the rite of passage for the space, unfortunately. And it's really unfortunate, but that's kind of like the reality. If you play around with trading, or if you set up a wallet, or if, chances are you invested in something that went to zero, or got it to hit like a scam. So that's kind of, I'm realizing that that's more common than it isn't, and that's what happened with me. Part of the goal here is, the theme here is building myself. Sorry. That's not true. The theme here is building, and with the manifestation of that in my life is going to be twofold. It's going to be building myself. So I'll be talking about my personal development journey, in health, wellness, sleep, exercise, diet, things like that, spirituality, mental health. But then in relationships, like building like those kind of like base layer, super important elements. But then the other one is actually building projects and businesses. And so what I want to be doing is I want to be iterating and trying things out as quickly as I possibly can, which means I'm going to be embarking on some challenges. I'm going to be embarking on some journeys of building some random stuff. I'm going to be some mentors that I'm speaking with, and people that, and also, people that I'm speaking with that are way ahead of me, have accomplished some really, really incredible stuff, have advised and have suggested that I build things. With the current AI landscape, you can build things so quickly. I built my first bot the other day, or it's the most basic bot, but I learned how to analyze Twitter and gather information, and for somebody who's been afraid of coding my whole life, this is super fascinating. I feel like anything is possible at this point. So that's the energy I'm feeling. I want to be building, and my goal is to try to build something every single day. And if it's not every single day, at least continuously work on a project until it's complete. But write down every single idea, test it out, gauge, see, try to solve a problem, see if that problem is sellable, and then try to sell it and iterate. And if not, then go on to the next thing. And so, last night I read how Naval Ravikant talks about how you should either be building or you should be selling. Building or selling. But if you can do both, then you are unstoppable. And building is basically creating value, and selling is being able to communicate that value. So if you can do both, then anything is possible. I guess, yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll share the last kind of overarching theme here, and that is the time. Right now, I might change it. We'll see, but I think that this feels real right to me on a soul level. This is going to be called Gaz at 8:57. Gaz at 8:57. Gaz is my initials, Gabriel Alexander Shpitolnik. But then 8:57 is the time. So Gaz, start off the morning with a little bit of Gaz, a double connotation there. But 8:57 is going to be when the video is going to be uploaded every single day. I'm going to try to do this for the first month. Not try. I'm committing to doing this every single day for a month. Wow, I just said that. Am I willing and ready to do that? Yeah, I am. I'm committing to. Okay, commitments. Wow, guys, let me just think about that for a second. Yeah, I am. I'm committed to it. I didn't really go through the process, but I'm just going to do it. 8:57. Every single day for the next month, I'm going to be posting a video at 8:57. Now, I don't know if you notice, but there is no AM or PM involved, which allows for creativity within structure. I'm posting every single day at one point, either 8:57 AM or 8:57 PM. Now, 8:57 AM if I'm posting it, then most likely the video is going to be me talking, kind of capturing some thoughts, hopefully maybe sharing a little bit of value, but it's going to be just a diary entry of what's going on in my life. Now, if I choose to post at 8:57, it means that I had a little bit more time and flexibility with the types of content that I'm doing. It might mean that I had a cool day that I decided to capture on you know, tried to capture, and in a creative way, and it could be a little bit more multifaceted and with layers. It could not be, but the point is, it has to be submitted at 8:57, either 8:57 in the morning or 8:57 at night, and so. Yeah. That's basically the idea. I'm here at Denver right now, flying to Austin. I'm going to Breckenridge tomorrow, I believe, and then I'm going to Austin next week, end of the week, and then fly to San Francisco after that, where I'm based these days. And then I got some interesting things on the horizon. I might be going to Paris, might be going to Dubai, might be going to... And by the way, when I say all this stuff, it doesn't mean that I have my life figured out. I absolutely don't. I'm not making that much money right now. I'm really just hustling, and I'm in learning phase. And you know, it's been a really, really challenging year. Things are not clear quite yet, but I'm trusting the process, and the mindset for me is consistency lately. So have a great day. Let's do that again. Let's do it one last time. Oh man, am I hitting the screen? That's much smart. Peace, guys. Have a great day.